ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Saturday, May 17. I'm Suleiman Talash. During the Afghanistan-Russia Business Forum in Kazan, 5 agreements were signed between Afghanistan and Russia, witnessed by Deputy Prime Ministers Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Akhund and Alexei Ovechkin, the economic deputy of the Prime Minister of the Russian Federation. The agreements covered transport and transit, trade, expansion, oil and gas exploration, and the construction of a regional logistics complex. Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi departed for Iran following the official invitation of Dr. Said Abbas Araghchi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The delegation, which also includes Deputy Minister of Economy Dr. Abdul Latif Nazari, is expected to meet with his Iranian counterpart and other senior officials to discuss bilateral relations, in addition to participating in the Tehran Dialogue Forum. Justice Minister Sheikh Abdul Hakim Sharai traveled to Russia to participate in the 13th session of the St. Petersburg International Legal Forum. The Minister of Justice will discuss the need for reform in international law, the provision of justice, and the Islamic Emirates' position in international relations. According to the ministry, the Ministers of Justice, judicial and legal officials of the countries will participate in this session. It's worth mentioning that the 3-day session begins on Monday this week. The Minister of Refugees and Repatriations, Maulavi Abdul Kabir, met with a number of Shia scholars and leaders of the country in separate meetings. The Minister of Refugees and Repatriations says that in these meetings, solutions to the problems of refugees and several proposals from the country's Shia scholars were discussed. The Shia scholars and the leaders praised the efforts of the Islamic Emirate in solving the problems of the tribes and said that they are satisfied with the activities of the Islamic system. Officials from Kabul's Sarubi district report that progress on the 22-megawatt power project is advancing rapidly, alongside the distribution of improved wheat seeds to over 15,000 local farmers. However, residents are urging authorities to initiate additional infrastructure projects to create more employment opportunities within the country. Take a look at the detailed story.
A number of welfare projects by the Islamic Emirate in Kabul's Sarubi district. Its residents are happy with the arrival of the Islamic Emirate, as many infrastructure and development projects have been implemented in this district, along with other areas, but they say that employment opportunities still need to be provided to the people.
We have no problem, and we come and go both during the day and night. Security is 100% ensured. We should begin development projects, and the projects that were left incomplete, like dams or schools, should be completed.
The district chief of Sarubi says that the work on a 10-megawatt power project in Sarubi district is almost completed, and they have also distributed improved wheat seeds to the farmers, for which public awareness has also been provided by professional workers.
We have another project for 220 megawatts of electricity, and practical work on it has already started. The project's large-scale work is underway. So far, the work has been well organized and progressing quickly.
Local residents say that businesses in the district have flourished with tightening of security, and that anyone can visit the area day and night for shopping and sightseeing.
Security is ensured around the country. I'm very happy, and the people are also, that they can move around day and night without any issues.
According to officials, students are engaged in their studies in 58 schools and 42 active madrasa, which are monitored promptly.
During his visit to Nuristan province, the Minister of Borders and Tribal Affairs Mullah Nurullah Nuri met with Maulavi Faisal Mukhtar, the Deputy Governor and members of the Committee for Addressing the Problems of Border Districts. Mr. Mukhtar outlined the committee's activities, emphasizing efforts to integrate tribes and resolve their issues. He mentioned that projects for roads and bridges in border districts approved by the ministry have been assigned to companies. The minister expressed gratitude for their efforts and approved 5 additional projects for the province's border districts. The Afghan Electricity Company says it has signed several agreements with the energy ministries of Kazakhstan, Tajikistan and Pakistan to expedite the work of the Kasa 1000 project. The company wrote on its X page that these agreements were signed at the end of a meeting in Tajikistan regarding the Kasa 1000 project. The CEO of the Afghan Electricity Company, Dr. Abdul Bari Umar, said that security in Afghanistan and the establishment of a responsible government have created a more favorable opportunity than ever for the successful implementation of the Kasa 1000 project. The Kasa 1000 project is a major economic project between Central and South Asia, in which electricity is transmitted from Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan to Afghanistan and Pakistan, where Afghanistan plays an important role in the transit part of this project. The spokesman for the Islamic Emirate, Maulavi Zabihullah Mujahid, said that new appointments have been made based on the order of the Islamic Emirates leader, according to which the former police chief of the Samangan province, Maulavi Habibullah Shakir, has been appointed as the police chief of the Bamiyan province. The former police chief of the Bamiyan province, Said Muhammad Hanif Ibadah, has been appointed as the police chief of Samangan province, and the former head of intelligence in Balkh province, Mullah Rahmatullah Nazim, has been appointed as the head of the Artillery Directorate of the General Staff of the Ministry of Defense. The Deputy Minister of Borders and Tribal Affairs, Maulavi Muhammad Ali Jan Ahmad, held a meeting with provincial officials, tribal elders and the public of Faryab province during his working visit to resolve a number of issues. After meeting with Faryab Governor Abdulahad Fazli and several other officials, some tribal problems that had arisen over land ownership between the Adozay and Achakzay tribes were resolved after research with the coordination of tribal elders, scholars and local people, and these tribes were brought into brotherhood. And the final one says that 543 police officers graduated from the Islamic and National Police Education and Training Center in Maidan Wardak province after completing professional and religious education. At the ceremony, local officials congratulated the graduating police officers and said, "During your duty, treat the people well, obey your leaders, serve the Islamic system and society, and carry out your assigned duties by Islamic Allah." That's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.
Sato i pasro vino da shahidanu kur